Hello, my name is Natalia Valencia, and today I'm going to be informing you guys on how the media influences consumer behavior. Okay, so how does media affect consumers? I want us to take about 20 seconds to reflect and think about a time that social media has once influenced us to make a purchase. So again, this may be a time that you were scrolling on TikTok or scrolling on Instagram, scrolling on Facebook, and you notice that you've made a purchase. Yeah, it's happened to me too. So today I'm going to be talking about how media influences you to make different purchases. So alongside this topic, we're going to be talking about how media reaches us through target audiences, through influencer culture, and through digital marketing. So I want to think about how we use social media in our daily lives. So personally, I know that I'm on my phone for more than 2 hours daily, but according to the TechWise, last visited November 30th, social media engagement is extremely high for Gen Z. 98% of accounts are on social media for over 2 hours daily on average. So not only does this mean that 98% of us have social media accounts, it also means that we are reaching a daily limit of 2 hours or more on social media platforms alone. So again, this doesn't register for FaceTimes or phone calls or text messages. These are just time spent on social media platforms like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, or even Pinterest. I've noticed that I spend a lot of time on Pinterest. So, social media is definitely something that we are using more and more in our daily lives, and it definitely does have an impact and an influence on us. So, the first thing I want to be informing you guys on is target audiencing. So, target advertising. Target advertising is basically the way that social media is able to capture your algorithm and is able to throw things your way in order for you to purchase based on your algorithm. So what is your algorithm? Algorithm is anything that has to do with likes, shares, comments. I don't know if you've noticed, I definitely have. The more social media posts I like on a topic, I've definitely seen more products related to that topic pop up on my screen for me to purchase. So, according to Optic Monster, last visited October 30th, 87% of buyers believe social media helps them make shopping decisions. So, again, social media has such an impact and influence on us that we as consumers tend to use social media, how would I say it, advertising as a way to influence us to make purchases. So I personally noticed when I tend to like things about makeup, let's say, one of my interests, I noticed that makeup product continuously popping up on my feed. And the more that I like, the more links show up, the more that product is kind of advertised. And I've noticed that I've been inclined to buy my products through different social media platforms like TikTok or Instagram based off my algorithm. So again, off Optic Monster, 66% of consumer purchases after seeing, 66% of customers purchase after seeing another social media post. So again, these social media posts are influencing us to make these purchases in a way where we may just be scrolling for entertainment purposes, and the next thing we know, we have an item in our cart. So, again, social media has access to your personal algorithm being things that you like, things that you repost, things that you comment on, and they are using your personal algorithm to throw products that you may be interested in your way in order for you to make more purchases. So, again, this is how target advertisement works. So, the influences of social media. So social media has done an amazing job at glamorizing trends. A lot of get ready with me or outfit of the day trends. Um, they have definitely been a product leading to us consumers making more purchases. So again, I've personally noticed myself a lot of times when I watch Get Ready with Me or Outfit of the Days making purchases based off the influencers that I see, whether it be shoes or jeans that I like on that influencer. I tend to make the purchase right away, and influencers are actually making it a lot easier to make these purchases as they're adding direct links into their videos. Social media also kind of has this culture of transparency or a want to be transparent as it's more relatable. So a lot of the time, I go to my favorite influencer to see what makeup products they're using, and they may have links down below that are leading me to make these purchases. So again, influencers are having a direct influence on social media usage. They're having a direct influence on us as consumers buying things based off social media usage, that being things that we see. So, according to a Twitter survey, approximately 40% of the population said influencer recommendations inspire them to buy something. Again, we are looking towards our favorite influencers, trying to be more relatable towards them. The more that they post, the more that they put links in their bio, or they may throw links on their video, we are tending to make more purchases based off what our influencers are wearing or what they are promoting. So that's how the influences of social media are causing us to make more purchases. So, consumer behaviors. This would be anything from impulsive buying, overspending, or buying beyond our budget, trusting false or misleading ads, buying based off pressure or trends, and then following influencers blindly, ignoring product reviews. Consumer behaviors are streaming from social media usage and the way that social media is being used to influence us. Like I said, a lot of the times I go on social media kind of to look for a break or whatnot, and I've noticed that I'm making these purchases without thinking. And when I look back at them, I can totally see that I get influenced to do so. Many of the times I don't need these products. I just see that my favorite influencers are using them, and I tend to want to have them myself. So these are the consumer behaviors that are striving from social media and the influence that social media has on us. So marketing. Marketing is the way that the platforms are promoting products for us to buy them. So Facebook is number one, has first place worldwide for marketing, ranking at 86%, and then Instagram has second place, ranking at 79%. And this is from Sprouts Socials, last visited November 30th. Facebook is a top platform for direct purchases with 39% consumers turning to it when they're ready to buy. TikTok is at 36% and Instagram is at 29%. So what this basically means is that marketing through social media platforms is something that is being extremely used, and as us consumers, they're seeing more and more that we are making direct purchases from these platforms. So again, for instance, TikTok may have your algorithm, they know how to promote their items, and that is a marketing strategy that we as consumers are buying directly from. So I want us to be aware. I want to promote the fact that we must use secondhand researchers before making our purchases. So influencers are paid to promote products even if they don't actually use them. That's something that it's unfortunate to us because we want to be relatable with our influencers, but unfortunately, a lot of the times they're being paid to promote the products. So it is very hard to find honest reviewers, honest recommendation. Some reviewers or some influencers are only promoting these items because they're being paid. So they're not caring if they're low quality or unsafe. They just want to earn their money. And a lot of the times, photos and videos that are used to promote items are being edited to make products look better, as well as fake reviews and fake testimonies are being used to promote different products. So I definitely want to advocate us being aware as consumers, us doing our secondhand research, to make sure that the products that we are buying aren't just consumer behaviors. It isn't just an impulsive buy, or it isn't going to be a buy that's bad quality or unsafe for us. So this is how social media influence us to make purchases. Like I said, they get into our algorithm. We've done it. I've done it for sure. I've definitely gone into social media with no intention of making a purchase and making a purchase. But I definitely want to advocate that. It is very important to do your secondhand research on buying these products. Again, you want to make sure that what you're buying is first what you need and second, good quality. So thank you so much. This is all I have for you guys today. Take care. Please like and subscribe and have a good one.